What's good, YouTube? Dre here with Different Gaming. Bring you guys my pure deck Shaddoll. Oh my God, I cannot talk. Blah, blah, blah. My pure Shaddoll deck profile for the July 1st ban list. I did say I was going to give you guys the pure build. Been working on it since the ban list was announced. Hip hip hooray! Shaddolls didn't get touched again, so yes. Uh, but want to say first and foremost, thank you all for the love and support that you guys have been showing the channel. The channel's been growing, very good. This past week, you guys been crushing the like button, been crushing the comment section, been crushing the views. I really appreciate and love the fact that we're able to give you guys the information and the knowledge that you need, and also bring you guys these great deck profiles. So without further ado, get into the deck profile. You got start off 3 Squamata, standard. Squamata is Squamata. You want to dump your Shaddoll cards from the deck to the grave, thin your deck out. Really helps in the grind game. So do not agree with 2 in the main deck, especially for pure. So if you see profiles where they run 2, don't go for it. 3 is very good. Then to follow up with that, you got 2 Windy. Windy is very good. You're going to be dumping 1 for the combo. Then you have another one to use whenever you need it, and then the other Windy can come back whenever you need it to. So it's 3 is cloggy. I've tested with 3 a lot. If you look at the previous deck profiles, you see that I've messed around with the number of Windy to Squamata. A lot of people do 3-3. Some people do 3 Windy to 2 Squamata, and some people do 2 and 2. This is perfect ratio. To continue with the multiples, 2 Hedgehog. 2 Hedgehog is very good this format. You want to set 1 off of Windy, or if you have it first hand, you set it. Ensures you your Schism or Shaddoll Fusion, or your other Shaddoll spells or traps, whichever ones you may be playing. Like I said, this is my personal build for this format. Then played 2 Aerial. Aerial is very good this format. Everything is graveyard reliant. Sky Striker is graveyard reliant for the spells. Eldritch is reliant on the graveyard. Let's see. Trap Brigade is reliant on the graveyard. So, and even the mirror match. You get their Schism engrave. Banish it and just banish their materials that they need. Then to continue, you got 1 Genius, 1 Dragon. And these are ordered from importance to least importance. So Genius, Dragon, Beast, Falco, Kios, and then the other new one, Hollow. Genius is your imperm, and it's very easy to chain block. Get 2 Shaddoll effects going, or 3. Use Genius for chain link 3 to chain to your opponent's monster activation, or even on summon. Preferably you want to do it on summon. That way it can't activate its effect on field. So Genius is really good. Dragon is back row. This is back row. Hit the revolt on their turn. When they set it, they can't use it, so that's that. Beast is your draw. You special summon it off of Windy, you set it, draw 2, discard, get effect. Falco is for the grind game. If you have Falco, Construct, and Winda, or any other Shaddoll in your grave, this is how you get it back, or by rush. Kios is just for the light attribute and the name. Sometimes the graveyard effect does come up. I've actually showcased in the earlier deck profiles that I did for Shaddoll about Kios. And Hollow is very good to mill the deck. I've done it twice so far. I did it on DB and then again on in real life, like not too long ago before this video. Milled it, and I'm milled for 4, and I milled a Shaddoll Fusion, a Hedgehog, an Aerial, and a Falco. So playing this in the pure build, and you're playing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're playing 10 different Shaddoll names. So being able to get your Shaddolls engraved will not be a problem. And doing it on your opponent's turn really, really messes with them. So that's it for the Shaddoll monsters. For the spells, we play 3 Shaddoll Fusion. That's standard. Plan 3 is standard. A couple formats ago, Plan 2 was actually good because just people will play around Shaddoll Fusion and you wouldn't be able to get your pluses from the deck like you would want to. They'll get their extra deck monster off field beforehand. 2 El Shaddoll Fusion. Really don't agree with 3. It's cloggy to me, to be honest. Playing 2, I've been comfortably playing 2. I even played at 1, and that feels just right to me, just because it is very easily accessible in this deck. So if you're afraid of like Cosmic Cyclone or of it get banished, then just play the extra copy. But 3 is just cloggy to me. So in place of the 3rd one, I play Nef Shaddoll Fusion. This card comes in clutch. It comes in very, very, very clutch moments. If you don't know what it does, you activate it by declaring 1 attribute, then equip it only to a Shaddoll monster, and it becomes the attribute. During the main phase, you can fusion summon 1 Shaddoll Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion materials, including the equipped monster. So save you can open with a Kios, the worst one to have in your open hand, and activate it, and you can declare light, earth. If you know what you're playing against, you declare the attribute, and then you can fuse away. This card, I really like it. It's very easily accessible. Played at 1. You really don't want multiple of it because it can get dead at 2. So you don't want to do that. 1 is very good, very easily. You can just dump it to grave and then grab it back with 1 of your fusions, or with this next card I'm getting ready to show you. Shaddoll Core, Schism, and then 2 Rush. Use 1 for the Area Construct. If this video can get 20 views and 15 likes, I'll show you guys my version of the Shaddoll combo. You can search it on YouTube. You can learn how to do it on YouTube, but the way that I incorporate it to my playstyle and to make this deck even more scarier, let's smash that like button. But 2 Rush, and also the other one is for the grind game. This and Construct, if you have those 2 in rotation, it's very, very good in the grind game. And 9 times out of 10, your opponent can't outgrind you. So there you go. And Schism is Schism. If you can't get it, I advise you to get it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This card advances the Shaddoll deck in so many ways. Then Shaddoll Core, the Graveyard Effect, it's your early fusion monster. You send it, grab back a Shaddoll spell or trap, typically Schism, instead of using your Construct or something like that, or Window or Shekanaga or Apcalone. Then if this is in your first hand, it's very good interruption on your opponent's turn because you can flip it. It becomes whatever attribute you need it to be. Then if you have like a El Shaddoll fusion, you can just fuse away with it and get the effect. So Shaddoll core is really good in the pure build. Then to continue on, the best normal summon besides the Shaddoll and Neff Shaddoll fusion, Mathman, the OG Mathman, this is just the normal summon you want to go through. This is the effect you want to go through. This is what gets the deck going, because along with that, you play the Clown package, you play 2 Juggler and a Trick Clown and a Hat Tricker. This is if you open up with Mathman, a Shaddoll fusion, and a Squamata. The end board that I've made with that hand, people just scoop. Like, it's very hard to get. It's not hard, but it is challenging to get around. Like, it takes a few turns to get rid of that board. So, this package is just the bread and butter. Like, the Shaddolls do its own thing, like, but without this just goes very, very, very slow. This is what helps speeds the deck up. This is what gets it going. So, and also what people don't know about Juggler, you get it exclusively here at Different Gaming. So, when a card effect is activated that would inflict battle damage, you can discard this card, negate it, and destroy it. And if during the battle damage, the next battle damage you would take, you can discard it, quick effect, and the next battle damage you take will be 0. So if you have this, like, say if you don't want to use your Juggler for the first turn combo, you can actually save it and then just let your opponent attack, send that to grave, and you take 0 battle damage because 9 times out of 10 you're going to have a set Shaddoll monster. So send that, then you can banish it, add either your Hat Tricker or Trick Clown, whichever one you need at the time, and you still have another Juggler for the same first effect. So it's very good, and like, that's just defense set up into the main deck that I've thought of. Like, people that profile Shaddolls, they forget about the first effects. So I want to make sure y'all get that information. Then bringing back an old package, bringing the Dragoon package. Just put it in on DB, and this is the next to bread and butter. Yeah, it's the package. Even if these are in hand and I can't use this, or if I just want to be that person and say, oh, okay, I have this in hand, it's a dart, I have a Shaddoll, just go for it. So that little package. Then you have 3 super poly. It's super polymerization. You need it in the deck. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You need it. Then for the one-ofs, Foolish, Called By, then Harpies. Your one-ofs can be whatever you prefer, player preference. This is my preference. Foolish, it's a definite must. Foolish is just a definite must. But if you can't get a Harpies, Feather Duster, or Called By, then you just use what you have at your disposal. So that's the main deck. 41 cards. Try to keep it under 42. Then for the extra deck, we have Abyss Dweller, because Mirror Match, Tri Brigade, Eldritch, they are things, and with this deck you can and you can have this with some other cards. Not going to give it away, so if y'all want to see that combo video, y'all gotta smash that like button. So Dweller, that's the only Exceed. Then we have Artemis, Gravity Controller, Cross Sheep, and Anaconda. Anaconda is Anaconda. Get it on board, pay 2,000. This actually is in the combo also. These three. Gravity Controller really isn't needed anymore in this combo. Yes, I said it. Gravity Controller is not needed in the combo. Every other combo, Shaddoll combo that I've seen, you go in a Gravity Controller. You don't go in a Gravity Controller. So if you're very interested in seeing, then I got you. Just gotta, yes, you just gotta smash that like button. Like, fill up them comments. I wanna hear the questions. I wanna hear the opinions. Like, give me the feedback. Then you play, and just a small IP package. This is just in case. This is just in case your combo does get interfered. You can still end on the IP. Just to set up another interruption on your opponent's turn. So that's it for the links. If you cannot get a unicorn or a IP or an Anaconda, you can do Borload. The link to Construct, Shaddoll Construct actually is what the name of it is, but this is what it is. You can use this instead. It's a lot that you can do. And to continue on, we got the one Dragoon, because you got the Dragoon package, one Shikanaga, then one app clone. Only reason why I'm playing one app clone is because in the grind game, you want to wait until your opponent needs to make that push or make that play that they need, and then you just bring out app clone, bring it in defense, can't be destroyed by battle, and it negates permanently. So app clone is very good. You just have to use it strategically. But if you can't get a Dragoon, then second app clone, then 2 Winda, and then 2 Construct. I feel a lot comfortable with 2 Construct. The extra deck is tight, but if you can't get an Anaconda, or like I said, the Dragoon or Unicorn or IP, you can do the 3rd Construct, the 2nd App Cologne, and Shaddoll Construct, the link to. But that's the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was very informative. When it's my personal deck profile, I love to try to give you guys, as much information about it as possible, just because I'm very knowledgeable about Shaddolls. I do have knowledge about the other decks, just not as much of the ins and outs like I do with Shaddolls. I play the deck, so the choices are my personal player preference. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, if you want to see the combo video, let me know, and I will work on that. But I hope you all had a great and safe 4th of July. I know I did. Thank you guys for the support again. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. And as always, peace.